Hello everybody, this is Swarmlord39 of Almost Cool here with another episode of Danganronpa 2, and luckily it appears that I go into here. Luckily it appears that won't need to do that, having that glitch at the moment. Anywho. Okay. Need him memorizing. Hitting speed. Menacing focus, which we already have that, right? Melodious. This increases panic talk action, aka the final bit. Only got 5. I'm gonna go for Melodious Voice. That skill. Yeah, we already have menacing focus, so. Alrighty, let's get moving.
Now then, let's begin with a simple
Putting that on auto for a moment because I'm gonna make
During
sure
the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. I'll punish every. I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Yes.
Huh? I'm here today because I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'm definitely not. Akane, you seem to.
Hey, why don't we try? We weren't able to leave Strawberry House.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little. I headed over to Grape Tower for Monokuma Taichi and found Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki? Don't tell me you three were—
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Of course you're not.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out—
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to
Forget these boring intros. Anyway, it's—
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes. One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the coolest one here!
Now, enough with the lover's quarrel. We need to think about— We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
The incident notwithstanding.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia. Well, the weapon is up.
Oh my gosh.
Heck, you guys! The web.
I'm going to assume he's talking about the hammer. Right?
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That killer, huh?
No, the hammer. The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right. It was a surprise. The weapon is decided.
Except for it's
I
new.
guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer. The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
No, that's wrong.
There we go. Because very obviously.
No, I can't accept that that hammer was the murder weapon.
Hold on. Ah, gosh dang it. Okay.
Why not? Why?
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body, just like human blood, right?
Yep.
If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some...
Well, one at least.
But that hammer was clean.
Well, yeah, but
Why?
well, obviously.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious,
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
baby gangster, me?
Just so y'all know, I thought maybe.
It seems that
Then what was the real weapon you...
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked...
Then, how... If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon.
Broken pillar.
I see!
The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon. Coach,
nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle.
why?
We tried to move it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy. But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Blood is pink and oil is blue, just like real life.
Coach Nekomaru's robot body.
So, he lifted the pillar.
You mean Neko?
Don't be stupid. He ain't the...
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar,
Well,
what the heck?
It does bother me a little. Very.
But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar,
There may...
Huh?
Yes,
I see. All right, it's up.
understood. Sonia, here I go!
Fire. Let's see.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over.
considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you... I'm getting hella excited.
There's no...
I think it's the pillar fragments. Let me double check the pillar fragments. And underneath, not on top.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
There we
No,
go.
that's wrong.
No.
If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Huh? Fragments?
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body.
Weren't
There
any on
weren't any
top.
on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
I briefly considered that too. I see.
If they didn't tip it over,
How much longer are you gonna
there's no way I can let it go.
Why are you so certain?
I just...
A feeling, huh?
But we can't say for sure that there's another way to use that pillar to kill.
Then I shall ask.
You guys, you're unable to clear a path to the future. What a waste of talent. And you all, what did you? Regardless, it's not like I want to.
Hey, Nagito. How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
I've learned a valuable lesson.
Huh? What are you...
Who cares?
Well, first, but when combined with the specific,
A specific.
of course, The ultimate weapon.
Isn't that...
So,
Of course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
That's right. Because
Oh my God.
I am he. It's only fitting.
no, you are far greater.
I don't know why.
Oh
Cut
my
the
God.
bullshit and say it clearly.
In order to clarify that,
Huh?
You still don't realize it? Ah, I forgot.
Except for
If we make it out of this,
Anyway, we must first
Oh my
clarify
God.
the secret of the funhouse. Right? Then I think it must have something to do with
Structure, yep.
Strawberry House leads to Strawberry, but in actuality, they are both. It is undeniable that such a sweet
Man, not only does that make perfect...
faux show. I shall leave this matter.
But that would be French building in the tower.
In truth,
Right.
Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
so that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this prop. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
The two towers in the same building, but
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
okay, hold on. I'm gonna assume.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
I'm gonna assume it's this one still.
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape are actually the exact same.
No, that's wrong.
They're not. It's not the way we thought of them.
both of those towers.
Why are you asking that now?
Hajime, I won't tolerate it.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange?
Yeah, the
When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
It's probably some... If it is, then see?
If so, then what?
Does that mean he's...
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to...
Bow down.
oh jeez.
Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
Well, we were moving from Grape Tower, but we should have all been together during that time.
Then Monokuma did it. While we were moving,
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, just like if there is no bread,
Let them eat cake, really? I guess.
there are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
Crap!
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything. He could have moved it all, easy as pie.
Dang it.
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear, the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene. He could have moved it all, easy as pie.
What? I'm confused.
Damn it!
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Okay, we've advanced
Moving
again.
the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene?
Okay, seriously, it's not the chain. The chain was...
Crap!
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene?
What? Okay.
Crap!
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic, the pillar, the body, everything at...
Okay, it was the what? Oh, now I see your answer. Okay.
Moving the body and pillar is possible. But
Huh?
That makes the
in
most
the
sense,
position
yeah.
of Nekomaru's body and physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not...
Then
Yeah.
It's impossible
I
to
couldn't-
think it was moved.
I am terribly sorry.
It's all right.
So what really happened?
Not when the experiment involving the handbook...
Yeah, the e-handbook was still there.
If they're not the same building or two different...
Yeah, the funhouse.
I thought it would come to this. Fine.
Give us the answer.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. It's also important for me because...
But how do we
Happened
know
to-
your hint is in?
I have a good reason. The reason I'm the only one who knows it? I see!
You're talking about the final dead room, right?
Yep.
You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final... And there, a small conspic from that window.
Very strange scenery.
Instead of explaining at an opportune time, I...
You took up.
Yep. See? This is it.
What is...
Let me explain it to you again. I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room. But don't you think it's weird? If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right? Then let's begin.
Is it... There's one.
Crap! Here!
There we go. It's the lack of a room behind it.
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was,
Could be another room behind it, yeah.
Grape House and Strawberry House, which means if you're viewing the tower from... But in this photo, I don't see anything behind it.
I see.
Means there are other contradictions contained within it. Oh boy. What doesn't make sense in this picture? Oh boy. What else doesn't make sense?
Here!
Oh! The second layer.
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside. If that's the case, then that means it should have been...
Yeah,
Then this is...
Definitely
This
strange.
photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor.
That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not the high.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape
From this point on, do your own thinking. If you guys are truly symbols of, it might be possible for Hajime to solve it too. Despite the fact that you don't have a...
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the top...
The top floor.
Such sharp eyes.
Top floor.
But the Monokuma Archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
It is a regular.
What does it mean?
Logic knife. And it's gonna be ends a case of they're stacked on top of each other. Do. Whoa, that's new. One destroy her. Do they both exist? They both exist, obviously. Really? And then fine. Oh my gosh. And two, our Strawberry House and Grape House, the same building or two different buildings? I'm gonna say the same building. Wait. Yeah. Okay. No. That was right. Ah. Question 3. How vertically? There we go.
It's all coming together. Got it.
Then let me hear it.
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, so where did Grape House go? There is only one possibility. It was... Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Same building, different floors?
Then the two houses aren't two different 3-story buildings. They're actually one 6-story building?
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
Is the floors above Grape House.
I see! On top of Grape House. Because of that, the photo taken all together, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the...
Yep.
Oh, snap. I never...
But what about the shape of...
Strawberry House is 4 sides.
It never occurred to us that they were the same building. A quadrilateral and a hexagon, overlaid atop each... And it worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower, we fully believe the two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
Yep.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
You've just been Kuma'd!
Then, it's true?
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors.
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge?
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been.
It's just a elevator.
Just like Strawberry House was on top of. Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floor...
Aw, you're precious, Hammy. Alrighty then. I'll
Oh, I see.
definitely make her watch.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
Your magnificent gun!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was a fake?
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
Really?
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
No, it's not that. No.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
Your magnificent gun!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was a fake?
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
I don't think that's impossible.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct...
Your magnificent gun!
No fair! You totally stole my...
So which one?
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
I'm gonna... It's still it. Okay.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the... was actually a
No, that's wrong!
It's still a strange feeling.
Nekomaru's body wasn't a. Remember? When we moved, we thought the body had moved.
Good.
Right up until that moment. The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy.
Miss... You are joking, right?
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer. If he was, he wouldn't have fixed... It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see.
I'm even more disappointed.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it...
The reason Nekomaru's body...
Maybe the body moved to... You can't think of a device like that?
I mean, really? A Hangman's Gambit? We're doing a Hangman's Gambit for this? It's an elevator! Oh my gosh! There we go.
I got it!
Nice, simple one. That one...
You must be talking about an elevator.
What? Are you saying...
Where the hell is this
It's the tower. The inside of the tower is...
The Which would make the most sense.
Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down. So whether you enter from it all leads to the same.
Yep.
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it...
I see. We were basically...
Please hold on. If the... Then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the... and a picture of a grape?
If the room just moves up and...
Plus, after the incident, the... But when we entered
Not just that, but if I
That's just...
There are too many...
When you see people and things, make sure...
What?
So, let's put...
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on.
Towers were the pillars, body, and the oil. They were all on the floor.
See. Is it safe to say that all
The doors
items on the floor
were
didn't
just
change?
still part of the wall. They were left behind when the elevator moved.
And why did the picture on the far back door change? The reason is because...
I see.
Yeah. This is...
So that's it.
Only the floor.
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator.
Only the...
That's why we saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, and on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower,
Then, where do the different floors...
I want to say they lead outside.
Probably just for show. Yeah.
Just for show. So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to...
Yeah.
It was actually very effective.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a
Did you hear that, Monami?
Don't blame this on me.
Then I'll take responsibility.
Like, there's no way that's gonna happen.
By the way, what is the chain on the far back?
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought...
Yeah.
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we... Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so
We wouldn't find out the secret
the
of that.
appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry... And using that as a clue, the truth that the two houses in the...
Yeah.
The killer wanted to keep us from learning.
They destroyed the button and...
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing.
What a pain.
Gundam, please
You said earlier that Strawberry... If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other? If that elevator moves vertically, then, when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should butt. Inside Grape House, and inside Strawberry, which means the answer me feet.
What does...
Well, we got a testimony. It moves around the outside, probably in a diagonal. Because Monokuma even said it can move horizontally.
If the two houses are connected vertically,
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reason...
It's clearly contradictory.
What What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
Oh no. Okay.
If the two houses are connected
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Hello, I have a contradiction for you.
The elevator wasn't just moving vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you.
Ah, that. Yeah, from start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
180.
Rotated. Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees. It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side. Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
Yeah.
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
Yep.
An elevator that rotates while it moves.
Well, a funhouse, and since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. I'm different from these
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse. What's the ultimate weapon that killed?
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet?
What is the octagon?
Oh my. I can't believe I have to explain that now. As long as you know what an octagon means.
An 8-sided shape.
I see!
If I recall,
I didn't expect you to know that.
Oh, you shut up.
I guess I should continue listening.
Oh, fudge.
Here!
I got it right.
you're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
Why is that place the octagon?
You know how the four-sided strawberry house is on top of the six-sided grape house? If you cut a four-sided shape out of a six-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
That's basically the gist of it. The true identity of the octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final dead room. In actuality, that place...
A lot of
Then
weapons.
the ultimate weapon.
That's a little different. I learned the true...
Learned?
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the funhouse. Which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru. Like me, the killer, and then thought of a way to kill,
The funhouse itself is the weapon.
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning, but more importantly...
So, well, suspended on the class trial. Oh boy. Oh my gosh.
Okay, everyone.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and save here, and then we'll be back with the next part of the trial, and we'll finish this up right here, right now. Yeah, gonna be fun. Anywho, see you in the next video, everybody. Bye bye.